So, while I was perusing for Halloween movies on streaming this month, I came across a film that I haven't seen since I was a kid. And that's the 2005 movie Bewitched, starring Nicole Kidman and Will Ferrell, a remake of the TV show of the same name. In case you're not familiar with the original Bewitched, it's an American sitcom that ran on television from the mid 1960s into the early 70s. The premise is that a witch named Samantha marries a mortal man named Darren, and the show follows their lives as they try and merge their two worlds together. The show isn't perfect, and it does reflect the time it came out in, but to be honest, I'm a fan. I find it genuinely funny and pretty wholesome, and the first few seasons have become some of my go to comfort TV. But I don't want to focus on the TV show in this video. I'm here to talk about the movie, because a lot of people out there seem to hate it. And quite frankly, I don't think that's fair. I'm not here to prop it up as some great work of art. It's not a remarkable movie that revolutionizes how we view filmmaking, but it doesn't have to be. It's a simple, fun, enjoyable film, and I think that we as a society have started to lose appreciation for those. Or maybe we never really had it to begin with. After all, chick flicks have been getting dunked on since pretty much the dawn of television. I won't say that this movie is perfect either. Nicole Kidman's character of Isabel does fall into the born sexy yesterday trope, although she's hardly the worst offender of this I've seen, and her character does mature out of it quite a bit before she actually hooks up with Will Ferrell's character of Jack, so it doesn't bother me quite as much as it otherwise would. There is also some of the misogyny that was so prevalent in rom-coms from the early 2000s sprinkled in here and there, which in many ways isn't so different from the 1960s, so at least it's fitting. But the things that I like in this movie far outweigh the things that I don't. Nicole Kidman is giving strong Marilyn Monroe vibes in this one with her blonde curls and breathy voice, and honestly, I kind of love it. Will Ferrell is also being his usual overdramatic self, and I mean that in the best way possible. I've always found him funny, and I do have to wonder how many of his lines in this movie he actually improvised. I would put down money on it being quite a few of them, especially when his character goes off on angry tangents. The side characters in this movie are also crushing it, with Michael Caine playing Isabel's suave warlock father, and Shirley MacLaine as Iris, the movie's version of Endora. We also get Steve Carell doing a spot on Paul Lynde impersonation as Uncle Arthur, and every minute of it is glorious. I do wish that Jack's sleazy manager Richie, who I assume is meant to be this world's version of Larry Tate, had gotten some kind of comeuppance or redemption for his behavior, especially because he's played by Jason Schwartzman and I really wanted to like him. But again, it was the 2000s, and that was probably too much to hope for. Even today, a lot of movies and TV shows will frame misogyny as some sort of lovable quirk rather than a flaw to be corrected or condemned. I mean, hell, that was pretty much the entire basis of the Big Bang Theory. But I'm not here to talk about that absolute crap show of a sitcom. I'm here to talk about Bewitched, and this movie also does something that I find really interesting, which is presenting itself as more of a tribute to the original series rather than an outright remake. Samantha and Darren are replaced with Isabel and Jack, Maurice and Endora with Nigel and Iris. Characters that resemble the old ones, but are different enough to allow them to tell a fresh story. And to be honest, I really like that. I get the sense that the writers of this movie actually saw and enjoyed the original series and wanted to pay homage to it without trying to recreate it completely. Because if we wanted to see a story about a witch trying to adjust to married life with a mortal, we'd just go and watch the show. There's no need to put the exact same thing on screen again, but with modern celebrities. Oh, wait. But while it does change the story, this movie is still very much in keeping with the root themes of the original Bewitched, which is that it's very much possible to be happy while belonging to two different worlds, just so long as you're surrounded by the people you love. And that's a message that's always going to be relevant, no matter how much time passes. Society still tries to put people into boxes, saying because you're one thing, you can't be this other thing. Oh, you're that thing? Well, you couldn't possibly be this thing then. Every single person alive is a walking mess of contradictions to one degree or another. I know I am. And since society isn't changing fast enough to accommodate that, it's something we all have to learn to be comfortable with within ourselves. That's the message I take from the original Bewitched, and it's one I do believe the remake captures perfectly. Even if it's not a flawless film, it doesn't deserve the amount of hate that it gets. If you haven't seen it, I do recommend it if you're looking for a heartwarming watch this Halloween season, or any other season for that matter. But those are just my thoughts on the Bewitched movie. Whatever your thoughts are, I'd like to hear them, so drop them in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel for more. Stay brilliant, everybody, and I'll see you in the next one.